Coming up on H-Town High School Sports, it's the clash in Katy as these Tigers and these Eagles face off in an early season showdown. It's an amazing game in Fort Bend between these Panthers and Chargers, while we're simply wild about these Willis Wildcats. Plus, more great game action from across the area. We'll have the highlights. Also, we're off to Galveston for a special report on this 5-star Ball High Tour. The stars are shining bright. H-Town High School Sports starts now.
The excitement, the emotion, the passion, epic highlights, inspirational stories, unrivaled coverage. This is H-Town High School Sports. Here's your host, Todd Freed.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. Let's kick off week 2 of the football season with the number 1 matchup across Greater Houston as the Katy Tigers face the Atascosa Eagles. State number 9 ranked Atascosa handed Katy a rare regular season defeat when the teams faced off last year. So the stage was set for a big rematch of statewide powers Friday night.
At Legacy Stadium in Katy, here come the Katy Tigers, and up goes Carter Hansen. Very nice. Tigers go up early. Tremaine Hill busts through there, and 17-yard touchdown, 7-0 Katy. Tigers still in the first quarter. Gunnar Nelson goes deep. He finds Cade McCall, and touchdown, 14-0 Tigers. Back comes Atascosa. Carday Mack had a great game. Here, quick outlet to Christopher Toney, and Toney, nice move, 22-yard touchdown, 14-7 in the second quarter. Eagles again. Here's Mack. He'll throw over the middle to Christopher Toney, and he's gone. 33 yards, 14 all. Third quarter now. It's 17-14 Katy. Here's Mack to throw. Finds Broderick Malone, and he's off. 80-yard touchdown, 20-17. Eagles take their first lead of the game. Katy comes right back. Gunnar Nelson will fire to Cade McCall, and McCall, great diving catch, touchdown, 24-20, Katy late in the third quarter. But another Mack attack. Carday Mack takes it. He spins out of there, still going down the sidelines all the way to the 12-yard line. Then it's Mack again with some nifty moves right there and then there. 6-yard touchdown, 27-24, Atascosa. 11 minutes left in the game. Late in the fourth, Eagles on the move. Torrey Blaylock, touchdown, 6 yards, 34-24, Atascosa. Then, Eagles back on the move. It's Carday Mack. Left side, he keeps, and then he gets out of it, spins again, deep into Tigers territory. That'll set it up for Torrey Blaylock, who dives in for the touchdown. Atascosa wins it, 41-24. They beat the Tigers for the second straight year. That's the Willis Wildcats onto the field at Klein Collins. When the smoke had cleared, it was all Willis. First quarter, quarterback Jack Emerson goes deep. Jermaine Bishop wide open, 7-0 Willis. Still in the first quarter. Here's Emerson, scrambles, rolls right, and then goes long, and Bishop makes a great catch. That set up a score and a 14-0 lead. Later in the first quarter, here's Emerson again. He rolls right on the run, fires, and nice play. Jalen Mickens has it at the 20. That'll set up Terry Lawrence for the touchdown. It's 21-0 Willis after 1. In the second quarter, Klein Collins cuts the lead. Braden Shoggan will roll, keeps, and touchdown, 12 yards, 21-7. But back comes Willis. Emerson back to throw, and wide open is Jermaine Bishop. 60-yard touchdown, 28-7 at half. Emerson threw for 345 yards in the third. Emerson again in traffic. Romel Stevens, nice grab. They got a field goal. Willis wins big, 40-7. They're 2-0 on the season.
Now, another great non-district face-off this week had Ridgepoint hosting the Fulshire Chargers. In just its first game as a Class 6A program last week, Fulshire was impressive in defeating 6A mainstay Pearland, while the state's 14th-ranked Ridgepoint Panthers opened the season with a dominant win against Clear Springs. The Chargers and Panthers met up Thursday night at Mercer Stadium in Sugar Land.
There's the Fulshire Chargers looking to go 2-0 in Class 6A. Ridgepoint wanted none of that, especially this guy. Quarterback Austin Carlisle keeps down the right sidelines he goes. 48-yard touchdown, 7-0 Ridgepoint. Fulshire drives it down the field. Demarius Froh right side. He gets a touchdown, 7-6. Try for two, no good. Still in the first. Here's Carlisle, quick pass to Robert Haynes, makes a nice move and breaks it. 42 yards for the score, 14-6 Panthers. Later in the first half, Carlisle back to throw. No, he keeps, then finds an opening and turns on the speed. Austin Carlisle, 80 yards for the touchdown, 21-6 Ridgepoint. Wow. Later in the half, Fulshire driving. Rylan Forks rolls left, fires against his body. Mike Brown, touchdown! 21-20 Ridgepoint at half. Huge game for Fulshire's Zane Smith. On the give, Zane. They call him Goldilocks. He powers his way for the touchdown. It was 28-21 Fulshire. But more of this guy, Austin Carlisle, spectacular on the ground. This, 44 yards for the touchdown. Game tied at 28. Huge night as well for Fulshire's Patrick Broadway. Right side, he gets the touchdown. 36-28, Fulshire after 3. In the fourth quarter, it's another dose of Zane Smith. He busts out of there. 29-yard touchdown, 43-28 Chargers. He ran for 211 yards. Ridgepoint now. Jerry Sweeting will not be denied. That's a touchdown. That cuts the lead to 43-35. But it's Patrick Broadway who answers with the touchdown. He rushed for 248 yards, 49-35 Fulshire, 2:44 left in the game. But it's not over yet. Ensuing kickoff, Christian Serial, down the sidelines he goes, and a 90-yard kickoff return. That cuts it to 49-41. So, ensuing onside kick, Fulshire recovers. And in a wild one, the Chargers win 49-41. What a game.
Elsewhere, it was Katy ISD versus Cy-Fair ISD in a terrific matchup Friday night as the Katy Tomkins Falcons and Bridgeland Bears were both looking to go 2-0 on the season.
Here come the Tomkins Falcons playing host to the Bridgeland Bears. Hey, the Power Rangers were there, but it was Bridgeland's Alex Spence Myers providing most of the power. 17 yards for the touchdown, 7-0 Bears in the first quarter. Then Bridgeland on the move again. Spence Myers scores again, and it's 14-0. Tomkins now. Quarterback Justin Thurmeyer to Carter Young, who spins out of it, and touchdown, cuts the lead to 14-6. But back comes Bridgeland. Tyler Beagle fires to Caden Hines, and touchdown, 21-6 Bears. Third quarter now, Tomkins on the move. Robert Bernard on the give. He breaks out of there. He gets the touchdown. It was 27-16 Bridgeland. Bears come right back. Cash Schwab cashes in. He dives in for the score right there. 34-16, 8 minutes to go in the game. Falcons trying to hang in there. Thurmeyer drops it off to Fabio Aguirre. He gets a touchdown. They got a two-pointer. 34-24. But the Bears stay in control. Alex Spence Myers, another touchdown. 41-24 the final. Bridgeland now 2-0 on the season. Coming up, more football as we cross the causeway for Galveston Ball against Texas City. It's high times for Hightower against Westfield, plus a dominant win for these Jordan Warriors. Also, he's one of the nation's top players. We'll have a special report on Galveston Ball's Jonah Williams.
Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. They are neighboring rivals separated by no more than a causeway. Well, all roads from Texas City led over the big bridge to Galveston for the Texas City Stingarees annual showdown against the Galveston Ball Tours, a Tours team that was especially impressive in last week's season opening win over Manville, while Texas City was also looking to go 2-0 on the season Friday night.
Drill team set to go on a stormy night in Galveston. Hey, the Tours like storms. Caden Barker finds Jonah Williams early in the game. Touchdown, 7-0. You see all the rain. Final play of the half. Barker finds London Dion. Great catch. Touchdown, 14-0 Galveston Ball. Late third quarter, more Tours. Sakia Jones powers in for the score, 20-0. Later in the third, Barker fires a strike here to Juwan Woodbury. He has it and then breaks it for the touchdown, and Galveston Ball shuts out Texas City, 27-0 the final. That's the Westfield Mustangs facing Hightower, powerhouse non-district matchup. Crazy play in the first. Miles Dent goes deep. He finds Emmanuel Yancey. Looks like he might even score, but Cade Phillips strips the ball on the tackle, and then it's picked up by Vincent Moya. He returns it all the way to midfield. Huge turnaround. Then for Hightower on the trick play, Kalen Davis takes it. He throws it to Ashford Landhart, and the touchdown, 6-0 Hightower. Late in the half, Westfield gets on the board. Emmanuel Yancey, right side, he blazes for the touchdown, 7-6 at half. But Hightower scores in the fourth quarter and pulls out a big 14-7 victory. At Hall Stadium in Missouri City, that's the Jordan Warriors facing the Travis Tigers. This one was all Jordan. First quarter for the Warriors. Bryan scrambles right, and then he just floats it out deep to Andrew Marsh. There he is, touchdown, 7-0 Jordan. On defense, Tigers' Nathan Conway scrambles, and his pass is intercepted. Avery Milligan, great diving INT. Then Dominique Condolosi drops it off to Tanner West, and he goes in for the touchdown, 14-0. Then back on defense, Jimmy Phillips leads a swarm of defenders and the big sack. We'll go ground level now. Second half, Dominique Condolosi to pass, and Andrew Marsh extends. What a catch for the score, and Jordan rolls, 41-0 the final. Up next, a starring role for this five-star recruit from Galveston Ball, and our Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. Galveston Ball's Jonah Williams ranks among the nation's top 10 overall football recruits, as high as number 1 nationally at one defensive position. And as he impacts the game while playing multiple positions on the gridiron, Williams is leaving a lasting legacy on the Tours football program.
With this 85-yard return on the opening kickoff of the game, Galveston Ball's Jonah Williams was on his way to a spectacular 5-touchdown night and a dominating victory over the Manville Mavericks.
It was very fun that I can contribute for my team, so I was just very thankful for that.
In the win over Manville, Williams also scored touchdowns at wide receiver, running back, and from the quarterback position. If that weren't enough, back on special teams, he also blocked an extra point. All this from one of the nation's top-rated defensive players.
It's definitely tough playing multiple positions. Just taking it play by play, really just being mentally strong, just doing whatever I can to get my team to win.
It's something pretty special. He's all over the field, and it's lucky for us because people have to account for him in a lot of different ways. So, we're very fortunate.
In college, the Tour's five-star defensive back sees himself as playing safety, albeit at 6'3", 205 pounds, with so-called freakish athleticism. Jonah ranks as the nation's #1 linebacker, according to 24/7 Sports. Tours head coach Sheldon Benight says his star senior can do it all, regardless of the position.
His football IQ, his knowledge of the game, his ability to adjust on the fly, his adapt during the middle of a game or middle of a play. That's what when you combine that with his athleticism, it makes for a special player.
A special player in baseball as well. A center fielder and left-handed pitcher for the Tours, Jonah's already considered a major league draft prospect. His older brother Nick played at the big league level for the Philadelphia Phillies. And on the hardwood, Jonah's also an above-the-rim force for the ball basketball team. It's both football and baseball that Jonah will play in college, committing to play both sports for the Texas Longhorns.
Just the relationships I built with the coaches, the development, and the life after football part. I've already started my legacy in Texas, so why not just continue it?
Building a legacy first here at Galveston Ball remains top priority for Williams, having turned down an offer to play his senior football season at IMG Academy in Florida.
Just playing that purple and gold one more time with my brothers, the people I've grown up with, the people I play Little League with, and just how much love the community has shown me. It definitely means a lot to me.
And Jonah's presence both on and off the field certainly means a lot to the entire Galveston Ball community.
He's taking the leadership role this year to a new level for him. Now that he's a senior, I think he sees how everybody, his teammates view him and the impact that he has on them and really everybody in the school building when he walks around in there.
Making a lasting impact for sure. Galveston Ball's Jonah Williams. Coming up next, it's great stuff ahead. I mean, really great stuff ahead with our Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. Since I haven't said this on air in over 3 months, I'm a bit overdue. So here goes. I got rhythm. How about you? You know what I mean? The Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
Katy versus Atascosa. Katy quarterback Gunnar Nelson to the end zone, and Cade McCall with the great diving catch. Same game for Atascosa. Carday Mack will go deep. He connects on the money to Broderick Malone, and he is off on a spectacular 80-yard touchdown for the Eagles. An amazing game for Carday Mack. How about these moves right here? He spins out of it, breaks a tackle, down the sidelines, sets up a touchdown. Same game, it's Carday Mack. How about these moves as he gets in for the 6-yard touchdown and the big Atascosa win? Willis Wildcats, big win over Klein College. Jack Emerson scrambles, rolls right, off balance. Jermaine Bishop on the sidelines, great catch, sets up a score in the Willis win. Ridge Point quarterback Austin Carlisle was sensational against Fulshire. Here he takes off and outraces everyone. 80 yards for the touchdown. Same game. Fulshire quarterback Ryland Forks rolls left, throws against his body, and a touchdown strike to Mike Brown. That's nice. Later in the same game, Zane Smith was spectacular. Bus free for a 30-yard touchdown run and the big win for the Chargers. Hightower against Westfield. Trick play. Kalen Davis has it. Deep to Ashford Landhart. Touchdown in the Hightower win. Your Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
All right, great rhythm as always. Thanks for watching. I'm Todd Freed. We'll see you next week for H-Town High School Sports.